Hop day, everybody, and welcome to Fiesta Friday. Got a good show for you tonight because ladies from the Academy of Our Lady of Guam will be here, and they're going to tell us about an art show where they capture movement, so stay tuned for that. We're also going to find out how to have another wonderful staycation at the Pacific Star, and also we will find out about a 5K run walk to benefit the island's homeless. But first, and certainly not last, is our good friend Mary Rhodes, and we're going to talk about the Golden Latte Awards. Mary, haven't seen you in a while.
I know, half a day. How are you?
Yeah, half a day. You look good.
Good. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so how have you been?
Good. We've been really busy at GHRA. We got off to a great start with our gala recently, so it looks like we're going to have a really strong year this year.
And the Golden Latte Awards is, of course, a celebration of a lot of the work that the community, especially in the hospitality field, puts together, and it's colleagues recognizing colleagues.
Right, exactly. And this is in partnership with the Guam Visitors Bureau, together with GHRA. It's our opportunity to really look at everything that all of the employees have done, as well as the businesses in the last year. And we all know 2013 was a great success. So, and we've had a banner first 5 months of the year. So we're really excited to celebrate with the industry employees and businesses. Yep.
Now, how hard is it, and sitting from your vantage point, from the Guam Hotel and Restaurant Association, to put out kind of a common message in, let's treat our visitors, as if they were kings and queens, because they are, because, tourism is our primary industry, and,
right.
Let's get that message out there. And yet you've got all these different hotels and restaurants and other hospitality organizations who each have their own culture and their own unique way of doing things. And essentially they are competitors, but again, they're part of the same industry at the same time, and they all work together.
Right. Well, it's twofold. One, you have to realize, of course, with all of the hotels, they each have their own branding message and brand qualities that they try to exude in their services as well as their people. And so they have those levels that they have to uphold. But at the same time, being that Guam is a small island, and I think between the efforts with GVB and GHRA, we're constantly sharing what that Guam brand message should be. And I think that the hotels work closely together in that, especially in GHRA's standing committees. We have 7 standing committees that really oversee, it has the range of food and beverage, PR and marketing, engineering, safety and security, housekeeping. And so we look at every type of operations that takes place within a hotel, and we have committees that oversee whatever they need, whether it's training services, certifications, issues with that they need help with the government. So we have opportunities on a day-to-day basis where we can help them understand what that brand message is really all about and what kind of services we need to deliver consistently.
So in line with the Golden Latte Awards, are those committees, are those exactly the same categories that you have for the awards?
Well, we do have 2 main categories for individuals, and that is the hero category for the supervisory and then the non-supervisory. And then we have individual business awards. So when it comes to an individual, we have the Golden Latte Individual Award for an executive. So we identify supervisory, non-supervisory, and then top management. And then the businesses can submit for the best hotel, best restaurateur, best allied member, which is anyone in the private sector that has helped out tourism. And then we also have best facilities, and also best projects and events. And so there are different categories where you can really qualify as to what you've done so far in the last year to help tourism grow.
Okay, well, let's talk about, that old cliche, to the victor go the spoils. And obviously, having the Golden Latte Award on your resume is going to help you. So from the level of a line worker, say like maybe a housekeeping person or a front desk clerk or a bellhop or, a sous chef at one of the restaurants and everything, what does having that award on their resume mean for their future in Guam hospitality? And then also as an executive, should they win that award, what does that say about the organization that they represent?
Well, a lot of it is really, it's an interesting process where they get the recognition from their fellow coworkers as well as their managers and executive management team as well as the business community. And a lot of these businesses have their own interview process and nomination process. So they start out early in the year, like March and April, to nominate within themselves, and then they identify who best represents them. And then those individuals are the ones who go on to the Golden Latte Awards. But every property is given an opportunity to nominate for each category. So if you can imagine, we have 25 active hotels and 25 active restaurants. So that's 50 right there, not including our other 250 plus members who could nominate on in those categories.
That is a long nomination sheet.
Right, right, exactly. But we do average,
Yeah.
we do average about 60 though per year. And so all of those nominees are recognized at the banquet, and that banquet is in June this year. And so we do recognize everybody, but we only have one winner per category.
And when is the deadline for nominations?
Deadline is actually April 30th. And that we know that that's just next week. So we encourage everybody to submit. Depending on how many nominations we do receive, we have a time frame for another due date in May. But we want to encourage everybody to submit. This is the first time we've actually worked with GVB on an online application process. So everything will be uploaded into those files, and then that way we can save trees and go green.
And I'm loving the progress.
Process. Right, exactly. So everybody has an opportunity to submit their nomination packets, and then we review it then, and then we have the event in June.
Okay, well, Mary, thanks so much, and we'll catch up with you as the award ceremony comes closer.
Thank you.
All right, thanks so much.
Okay.
All right, stay tuned, please. We will be back right after this.